Unleavened bread. Take one.
Okay, so Chris, this is for you. We're going to do unleavened bread, the old-fashioned Lancaster way. We're going to use some all-purpose flour, some olive oil, and water mainly. Maybe a drizzle of honey. So I got a pizza pan here that I'm going to use, and we keep some Sprite olive oil around here. So I'm going to just put a little spray on that. In a pan, I'm just going to use a fork. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to get a cup of flour. Okay, so we're going to do it about like this. You're not going to strike it off or anything. Okay, there's your cup of flour. Now we're going to go with half a cup of water. I just kept some water out here with me. So there you go. Half a cup of water and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 1 and 2. Next we're going to show you mixing it up. Okay, so we're going to mix these 3 ingredients together. Keep it on the bowl, please. And it's going to look something like that. If it was actually a lot wetter the other day, it's okay to put a little bit more water in it so it can mix up good. You're mainly looking for a feel. And once I get it to this point, I'm going to pick it up with my hand. And you'll see I've got this sticky ball now. So what we're going to do, we're going to back up a little bit. We're going to make us a spot. So I got this sticky ball here. I'm going to start flouring this ball and just kind of pat my fingers into it, stretching it out. You don't want to put too much flour on it. So just get close.
No, but Jamie.
Okay, so you see what we're doing here? As I do that, it continues to feel a little sticky at times. So we put little bitty bits of flour in it. Okay. Okay. Stop. Okay, one thing you may notice is I didn't put the honey in there. Typically I would add the honey while we were stirring that up, and for some reason today I just didn't think about it. So make sure and add that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start rolling this out. My goal is to get it as round as possible, just because I think that's more traditional looking, but it doesn't have to be. It can be whatever shape you want it to be. I kind of start it just on your counter. Don't get too much flour on it. Once I get it so big, then I may transfer it to the pizza pan, like so, that I sprayed some olive oil on earlier. Just to finish it up, I'm try to just spread it out. You want it, you want it as thin as you can get it, but you're probably shooting for about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. That's not a perfect shape of any kind, but that's what we're talking about for right now. Okay, now we've got our unleavened bread. We're going to stick it in the oven in the middle rack. We've got the oven preheated to 350. We're going to set it to 20 minutes and let it cook. Okay, with 5 minutes to go, we're going to get, so it's been cooking 15 minutes at 350. Here, will you hold that? Hold that for me for just a second. We're going to take it, we're going to flip it over, put it back in there, and let it cook a little bit longer. Okay, Chris, so the 20-minute buzzer just blew. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this one more time. Kind of looking at just the coloring of it. Just kind of. So at this point, I've let it go another 3 minutes, flipping it back and forth. just kind of going by texture. We're going to take some butter, a stick of butter while it's hot, just kind of wave it over it. I actually added some spices to this tonight. That's kind of the coloring you see. That's not what I would typically do. And that's basically it. This is kind of how we did it for the other day. Hope this helps. Not sure what you did to get your biscuit flatbread with gravy, but hopefully this helps. Basically a cup of flour, half a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can drizzle some honey in on it. And that's about it, man. Happy cooking.